Today on the channel, we bow down to the king with King Haku, Big Rubber Guys.
Kyle steps up, he's on with the mic, a warrior's heart, ready to strike, revealing heroes from every dimension, each piece of story, a bold intention, dude's got no charm, just plastic and strife, this isn't a game, it's Kyle's real life, he tears them apart with a fire so bright, every review a battle, every take a fight. See you later, goodbye, what are we doing? In this plastic prison, searching for freedom, cutting through the lies.
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Collect Major Big Rubber Guys unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the latest and greatest in King Haku. But for all your King Haku figure needs, better hit up Collect Major. Unfortunately for many, this was an in-stock drop, limited to 1,000, actually sold out in one day. Have to imagine those guys over at Collect Major wish they maybe made 2,000 of these instead. We'll see if he gets another run, if they'll change something, or if we've missed Haku once and for all. But at the end of the day, I picked mine up, so I was pretty happy to get this one in my collection here. And righting a wrong of the past, you could say, as we talked about it, I believe, in the Islanders Haku unboxing. Check out the Islanders, check out Brody and Kerry Von Erich unboxings on the channel recently. As a kid, I was very fortunate to get the Grand Toys LJN figures out of the back of a Wrestling Ring magazine, PWI, whatever it was at the time. I was very fortunate to get those back in like 1989, I believe it was. Man, oh man, I'll never be able to replicate that experience of getting that set all at once, except for Rick Rude, who even Kyle, that'll take every wrestling figure under the sun at, just 8, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, wherever I was at the time. I said, I don't want this Rick Rude. I don't want anything to do with it. But Haku was one I wanted. And of course, we did see him dressed up as this version of Haku on the back of the packaging. Instead, we got a more Islanders version. It's weird. I never cared about that as a kid. I didn't really care now. Yeah, it would have been great to see the King version, but I was just happy to have a new player in my Fig Fed. I was happy for Haku. It wasn't the end of the world for me, but I'm sure some people felt like they got the bait and switch, and now here we are decades later, the Collect Major team getting it fixed with this one in the Big Rubber Guys. So if you want the Islander one, you got a new version of that because the black card's so hard to find, and you get the King Haku version. So you got to choose your own Haku adventure. Now, I always talk about the posing of these figures. I'm not a huge fan of copying the homework from the LJN days, be it Mattel, Latuni, or the Big Rubber Guys. This one I understand because we got the bait and switch, so this makes sense. The Islander Haku I wish was in a different position, but I fully know they're going to get the most out of their molds. That's just the way it works. They're not going to make separate molds for Haku. I get it. I understand the whole rigmarole. It is what it is, but I like this Haku being in this position more than the Islander one. At the end of the day, it is what it is, though. So I do understand why they did this here. But King Haku going to be very fun, and we got a lot of comparisons to do for this one, as this is a very crucial figure. On the surface, feels like it isn't, but it connects a lot of dots in the old WWF. And if you were a kid like me in your Fig Fed, this crown was used as a title belt, basically. You got it from Harley Race, and you would feud it with Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Haku, and others. It was another title belt. So you could theoretically use this crown on a couple of other Big Rubber Guys, and we'll compare them later in this video, but let's get down to the packaging on this one. No 1 of 1,000 sticker on here or anything like that, so they don't have that going on, but it is King Haku. He does got that beautiful robe there. Where's the robe? Oh my gosh. I always think of him with that big fuzzy robe and lifting his hands up and stuff, and the bare feet, of course. King Haku looking good, but we might have a fix for that. Big Rubber Guys, Major, of course, up there, Collect Major. What do we got? Age on here, probably 18 and up. It says not a toy, ages 18 and up. That's a way to dance around just extra funds and getting your figures tested and things like that. That's why you see all these toys 18 and up, because it moves past a step and saves the company more money, really, at the end of the day. As we always say, follow the money. We know how it goes. Big Rubber Guys down here. King Haku, looking good. I don't see any issues. I don't have any crack in my plastic, so that's nice to see. Every once in a while, I get some big old cracked ones. Luckily, I'm an opener, but I do save my packaging on these, as we do know. Nothing on the sides of the package. And then that checklist is crazy. I really commend the Collect Major group for giving the checklist here and all the pictures, but it's to the point now where there's too much going on. It's almost like you don't want all of this, which seems crazy for me to say. I don't know what happens in the next couple of years when it's just going to be too much. It's going to fill the whole thing. And I hate to say it, but I think it's almost time, unless you're going to have a wraparound packaging or something, you almost need to cancel the checklist portion and just go with here's new and upcoming figures. So it promotes the future, because I love that it has the checklist here, but most people could look up a checklist if they want to. And let's be honest, nobody's going to find Series 1 Axe and Smash and Brian Myers, Matt Cardona. It's going to be hard to find those ones. It's been so much time. I don't know. It is what it is, though. It's not the end of the world, like I said. But let's get them out of the package. Resealable package on these, as we do know, which is always fun, too. And we're going to get old King Haku out of the package in the plastic prison. Looking beautiful. He always just wore that purple so well, didn't he? Yeah, he sure did. He sure did. And we're going to put this back in. Maybe. There we go. All right, we're cooking with gas now. Off to the side, a gentle see you later, goodbye. Let's dive in to one King Haku. Nice feel to this one here, looking very good. Crown is removable, as you can imagine. Nice purple crown, got the jewels in it. Straight up crown, we know what's up with this, so I do like to see that. Then you get a Haku, looks like Haku. You give this to me when I'm 9 years old, yep, that's Haku all day long. Definitely looks like him. I love the tan on this one too. Very beautiful skin tone on this. Really like that a whole lot. Got the taped up wrist there, got the taped up fingers, just like Haku had once upon a time. Got that beard on point, got a little of that mullet in the back, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. He's playing all those human hits. He's human, Todd McFarlane. Looking beautiful over here. Got 2 nipples on point. He's ready. It is cold here. This morning, it was like -30 wind chill where I'm at. So that explains those nipples on point there. Got the white on the front of the trunks here, the tights, purple on the back. You do got the crown on the side. Kind of reminds you of the back of Kerry Von Erich's trunks. He had that little tornado there. We kind of have that going on with a little crown on the side. White knee pads. You got the white wrist tape, or ankle tape more like it. And then you got the bare feet here, a hallmark of one Haku once upon a time. Looking very good. And as we all do know, of course, there is no articulation with these LJN style figures. I think we all understand that. Playability wise, when I was a kid, I never really had issues playing with him. He was always a good player. Cross bodies, jumping off, splashes, all kinds of stuff. You could use your imagination enough with Haku. Always ended up working out for me, and his crown does fit very nice. And look at that. You put him upside down, it doesn't fall off. It's not too tight, not too snug. It's just right. Kudos on that as well. And he will stand by himself. That's the other thing. I think every big rubber guy, I don't care if it's from Mattel or the big rubber guys, Latuni, whoever's making these figures, they better be able to stand on their own. And this one does pass that test there. But does it pass the comparison test? How about that? We got 2 different versions here. Look at that. Same figure, basically painted differently. You got different hair, though. Maybe not. Same hair in the back. Yeah, very similar here, which makes sense, though. It's the same guy, and it's not like it's decades between them. So I guess it makes a lot of sense to have that. You get the same paint. I mean, it is basically a repaint at the end of the day. It works out, though. It works out. For them, got to save money. It makes sense. Business sense. Putting on the business hat or the business crown if you want to do that. I do got the old original Haku. This is the one that changed my life once upon a time. Maybe, maybe not. But looking very good. Nice to have 3 versions of Haku in Big Rubber Guy style. Now we just need the Faces of Fear. I would love, they've already made Barbarian. Let's just keep that train going. Get us the Faces of Fear, and I want the Haku with the huge afro. It'd be like the Andre afro for a new generation. Would love to see that. Of course, King Haku, once upon a time, had a manager, old Bobby the Brain Heenan. Loved Bobby Heenan. Worked really, really well with Haku. And then, of course, the tag team with Andre the Giant. You can also kind of fudge that one in there if you want to do that. Big Rubber Guy, Andre the Giant, once upon a time. There's supposedly a new repaint of this Big Rubber Guy coming. I think it has a better skin tone color, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a little bit more tan. We'll see that in the future. So ready for more Andres, I guess. But nice to be able to display these together if need be. Then you got the original king of the LJN line, Harley Race. Like I said, this crown, guys used to feud over that crown for me. And if I'm not mistaken, Haku beat Harley Race. Bobby Heenan turning allegiances once upon a time. That's how we ended up with King Haku, as Harley basically had to retire. He's not going to stand for us, unfortunately, as well. I'm going to stick these guys over here, like so. And we continue down the King train here. We got Macho Man Randy Savage, King Macho Man. Gotta love that. And then you got Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Yes, of course, we got Duggan. We'll never forget Haku and Duggan. I remember being shocked when Duggan was the king. Kind of like the working man, the common man, being the king of wrestling. And what do you know? You can put that right on Duggan if you want to. So you can choose your own Hacksaw Jim Duggan adventure. Put it on him if you want to do that. That is a possibility if you need to. But I did mention I felt this Haku was missing something. Obviously, its cost is what it comes down to. As we always say on the channel, follow the money, Jesse Ventura style. But I did have this one kicking around with my Harley race figure. It is a Threadheads cape. I'm going to stick this on Mr. Haku here. I want to pull him out. But I do got this Threadheads cape that I got for his Jakks figure once upon a time. So I grabbed that off there, put the crown. That kind of completes that look for Haku, does it not? Unfortunately, I think Threadheads is out of business. Not sure what's going on with that, but this looks pretty darn good if you add that to your Haku figure. Really feels complete. I can picture Haku getting picked on one of those flat boards where all the people are carrying him into the ring like we see with Macho and all the other kings. Stands up and just does this pose. Got the cape flowing. I call it cape season like a young Lando Calrissian. Just a very good one. And this cape really brings this to the next level. Really puts this one to the ultimate level here for Haku. Really like the looks of that with that cape. And I think Harley Race might be losing this cape and I might be keeping it on a Haku going forward. We'll see what happens. But a good one here with Haku. Righting a wrong in the past. And it's always special to me personally when you get ones from the LJN era in the modern day, because it feels like we're continuing on that collection. As much as I love a Shotzi or a Matt Cardona, Brian Myers LJN style figure, big rubber guy style figure, those are always fun. But to get some from the era they belonged in once upon a time is even more special. So when we get the Bad News Browns of the world, the King Hakus of the world, it definitely speaks to my nostalgia growing up with the first ever wrestling figures I had as a small child. So there's a lot of fun with things like this Haku. So very happy to have this one in my collection. Bring on more of these between Latuni, Mattel, and Big Rubber Guys. Hopefully we can keep plugging some holes, Todd McFarlane. We love plugging holes around here. Can we get a Brother Love Big Rubber Guy? Can we get the Bushwhackers? Can we get some of that fabled set that never happened? Would love to see that in the future. And you never know. Never say never. So stay tuned to the channel. But let me know your thoughts on this Haku. Did you pick this one up? Were you unfortunately one of the ones that missed out? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Plenty of stuff to keep you busy over there. A lot of giveaways going on. We got a free giveaway. You just have to be a member of the Patreon. Be it a paid or free member. You can be a free member of the Patreon. And we're going to give away the Briscoe brothers at the end of this month if you're following along in January 2026. So check out the Patreon. Check out YouTube channel memberships. Check out Sir Paul64 on the X. Also running a giveaway over there. And don't forget Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. And then, of course, Threads and TikTok. And the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast. Each and every Tuesday, me and my wife, yes, we break it all down. It is the Kyle Peterson Show. Come join us every single Tuesday wherever podcasts are found with video cast on YouTube. So for Big Rubber Guys, King Haku, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
Hey, hey, come on, come on, get a here, I'm walking.